One feature that makes Follow Adder for Instagram extremely powerful also seems to confuse some users. That is, the ability to have multiple lists. List of users, photos, my photos, and comments. Follow Adder allows you to create any number of lists, and you can make things as simple or as complicated as you want with this. You can easily stick with the default lists that are already created for you, or you could create a separate list, a new list for every search you do. It's really up to you on how you want to manage this. The users list are used for following as well as for direct messaging. The photos list is used for photo likes as well as photo comments. My photos are used in sharing photos as well as thank you direct messages and other direct messages. And the comments lists are used for posting comments to photos. Now, the users list, we'll go back to that. By default, we have two lists, users to follow and users to direct message. You can add users manually, but that's not normally how you're going to add users to these lists. You're going to add them through searches. So we'll do that through the user searches here, and we'll explain this more in detail in a separate video. The photos list, these are not your photos, these are other people's photos. There are two default lists here, photos to like and photos to comment. Now again, you can add these manually, but most of the time these will be added through photo searches. And we'll explain this more in detail in another video. There's my photos. Now, these will be added manually. These are your photos that you plan on posting. So there are three default lists: my photos to share, my photos to direct message, and my photos for thank you direct messages. Now it's up to you if you're even going to use all of those features in these lists. These are just provided by default. For example though, my photos to share, and I can either add a single photo or I can add multiple photos. So right now I'm going to add a single photo. I'm going to, you can either browse or drag it in. I'm going to drag in a picture, and this automatically makes it square. All the photos on Instagram need to be square, and you can write a caption for it. It's always good to include hashtags with your captions. That's a big thing that helps people to, people that are searching to find your photos. So we can call this purple flower lily nature, whatever, and click save. Now we've added this, and you can continue on to add more photos. One important thing to note is that when you share photos, they're removed from their list, whereas when you direct message or thank you direct message photos, they're not removed from the list. So it depends a lot on what you're doing with the list as far as how they react. You've got the comments list, and the comments you can again either manually enter in comments, We also have this, emojis, emoticons, whatever you want to call them, that you can select and insert into this. Now, depending on your operating system and everything, these may not show up for all Windows users. However, most people that are using Instagram are using mobile devices and tablets, and they will be able to see these icons regardless. And you can also add comments through the comment search, which I'll explain more in another video.